Okay, this is my quick final thoughts on this set. This is the Moondrop Blessing. It's a dynamic and 4 balanced armatures, so it's a hybrid. I would say pass on these. In my opinion, I think the Canas Pro it's equal. I don't think that this is any better than the Canas Pro, and this is $349, I think. Does money make a difference? I don't care, really, but the Chi-Fi game is really becoming super competitive, and the quality is really jumping, and this particular set, its design, be it black or white, the quality of the cable, I don't mind these kind of cables, but I think that this is not really matching for its price. Its inability to elevate the bass very much, which is similar, kind of unique, but I've run into a few sets like that. The X1000 has a very level bass and mids, as this measures out to have relatively the same thing. I can put a 55 Hz EQ bump onto the EX1000s and hear it crystal clear, because I can manipulate that driver in that region very easily. I can't do that with this set. I can do it with the Canas Pro. So the company is great, and the theory of their tuning is great. That's $200, and that's very, very good. There's some people that have said something about treble. I have no idea what they're talking about, because this is more of a harmonish tuning than most of the stuff out there, besides companies actively going for that, like Moondrop does. So if you have the Canas Pro, I would say stay where you are, because that's a fantastic deal for $200. And if you're looking to move up into the $350 range, consider very carefully. I think that there's better options out there in sound and in visual appeal, and the cable. This cable is particularly not that great. Does that make a big difference? At $350 it does, because you got stuff like the T3 that just sold for, was that $59? It's got a outstanding cable, and isn't a spaghetti mess at the top like this is. You could switch out the cable. I like the cable roll. I think the problem with this set is its price and the competition in that range. So this is going to be a short video. Bass is not able to be upped in the way that the Canas is, and detail retrieval is not exceeding that of the Canas. So from the same company, they have another item to offer you that I think is the equal to this. I don't think it's inferior at all. The Canas Pro is very, very good. And the A8 is on its way, so that's even more expensive, so hopefully that'll do. There's talk on HeadFi and in my comment section about how many BAs till you get to the point where the improvement is minimal to zero, and is effective crossover networking the next step in the evolution of the game. Chi-Fi Empire Ears Legend is one that already does that. Some of the Chi-Fi companies going to put a little more into that and really actively tune the crossovers instead of the passive crossover system. That's an interesting thought, and probably going to happen, probably at a price at the beginning, and then the price will probably calm down after it becomes a standard or norm or more optional, or more companies start to do that. But I think the next step is not BAs. But I digress. I think that the Canas Pro is a better set than this. I think that I can up the bass if I choose to with more effect that I can hear than I can with this set. And I don't find any lack of details that are available here. As a matter of fact, I prefer the sound of the Canas Pro. With the longer you're in this hobby, the more you realize that sometimes when companies step up a level, they don't really necessarily go up. Sideways. Rare cases down. I don't think they went down with this, obviously, but I think it was more of a side grade between this and the Canas Pro. I don't know which one came out first. I have no idea. But I would say pass on this. Keep walking. There's a ton of stuff coming to me, to other reviewers in this price range. It's maybe will stabilize the consensus about what is some of the better items in the $350, $400 range. I think that this is probably good, but I don't have enough to compare, and its younger brother is quite good. So for those reasons, I would say take a pass on this set. And I'm out.